Hello guys, what's up? So today we're going to be looking at some of the best side hustles in Kenya. What could you be doing right now to make you extra money? Remember, I'm always saying you need to focus on making more money, not cutting your expenses. However much you should live below your means, but you also don't want to be surviving. You don't want to be living like you need to get to a certain destination for you to start living a normal life. And this is something that I always mention when I'm coaching on my videos. Anyway, I'm talking about money. Don't start thinking of how to cut your living expenses all the time. There is a limit to how much you can cut your living expenses. There is no limit to how much you can earn. And therefore, you need to start thinking, how can you make more money? How can I invest more money? How can I multiply my money? How can I have some extra income source? And remember, most people have around 4, 5, 6, 7 income sources. If you want to make money, if you want to be a multimillionaire, you must have more than one income source. You can't depend on a salary. You can't depend on just one business. So side hustles are very important if you want to create another source of income. And you can have as many side hustles as you want, as long as you can manage them time-wise. And you can give them enough focus so that you grow them into something formidable. Side hustles are actually your path to financial freedom. Most of the time, our jobs are already covering the stuff we need in our lives. They are covering the bills and the stuff we require. The side hustle will skyrocket you into the next phase of your financial freedom journey. Side hustle is a great way of ensuring that you attain those financial goals that you have. Don't depend on one source. If you're having issues with the amount of money you're making right now, start thinking of how to make more. There are so many opportunities in Kenya, for example, in Africa, anywhere you are where you can make money. And the world is opening up. The world is becoming, a global village where you can just do anything, anywhere, and you can get paid. There are so many opportunities online. Almost everything I do, I can do online right where I'm sitting right now and make my money without lifting my legs out of the house. So meaning that everything has been digitalized and we need to take advantage of it. Don't just use online stuff for fun, for entertainment, for all the crazy stuff. Use online stuff to generate some income, make some money, grow yourself, and get out of your comfort zone. You also want to have that security of knowing if you lose your job today, then you will be safe. You also want to have the security of knowing that if your job cannot cover certain things, if your salary cannot cover certain things, you have something else to cover for them. And the most important one for me is it allows for growth. It allows for growth that you are dictating. It's growth that you are the one to say where you should be stopping. You're the one setting the limits. In your workplace, you'll always know where you're going to go to. You will always know the levels you can attain. You'll always know how far you can go. Somehow you know. But when it comes to your job, you decide how far you want to go. Nobody has that power. So for me, it's that opportunity for growth, opportunity to scale up, and opportunity to do something that you love. That's why I always say side hustles are things you can actually continue doing even after you retire from formal work. And it is something that you just continue doing to impact people's lives, to impact the society you are in, and not just to generate wealth, but also to fulfill your purpose here on earth. Hey guys, as usual, this is Money Matters, and here we talk about the money mindset, how to make that money, how to enjoy that money, how to manage that money, how to invest that money, and how to assure yourself over a lifetime. And today we're going to be talking about how to make that money. And remember, I don't just talk about making money. I talk about mindset. Mindset. Mindset is everything. The reason why I'm focusing so much on that is because we can say these investment opportunities, these side hustles all day, but if you do not have the right mindset, what I call the money mindset, if you are not aligned with the right money mindset, you will never ever make it. You will always be looking for finance coaches, financial advisors. I don't know who to help you. I don't know who to give you some big returns. You will never make money. It's because you haven't aligned yourself to a money mindset. You need someone who understands the foundation of building wealth is the mindset and not the technical part. The first side hustle, risky one. I love it. I do it. Forex trading. Amazing side hustle. You can always make money, but it's risky. So first of all, you must have the skills to do Forex trading. Forex trading is basically trading currencies. For those who don't understand, I do train on Forex trading. So if you want to know and learn how to do Forex trading, I'm here and you can always approach me and you can talk. It's one of the best side hustles to have because first of all, it's flexible. The markets are always open for you, so you can trade 24/7. It's always very liquid, so there's volume in the market. So there are always buyers and sellers, meaning that there's liquidity in the market, so you can always make money. And of course, you can always do it around your daily job or daily business or whatever it is you're doing. It's a very good skill to have. You could also just have it on the side and do it just when you feel like doing it. But one thing I always say about Forex trading is don't watch a few YouTube videos and get into Forex trading. That's one. Number two, don't let someone tell you that they will trade for you and give you the money. I know this field quite well. Nobody is going to trade for you and give you money consistently for a long time. They will lie to you. They will run away with your money. Just find someone to train you on how to trade, and then you can learn the skill yourself and you can use it as you want. It also gives you freedom to use it as you want. And please remember, Forex trading is an income source, not an investment. Some people do mistake Forex trading for a way of investing. You don't trade your investments. Your investments are for the long term capital gain. Forex trading is an income source. It's like a skill. It's a side hustle that you can do and make some money. The second one is operating Airbnb. This is becoming a lucrative business in Africa, in the big cities. And if you're not taking advantage of it, you are going to be wishing you did way later. What you should do is simple. If you have a furnished house, you can list it up on Airbnb already. If you don't, you can actually get houses that you can rent, pay for a period of time, and then furnish that house and then list it on Airbnb. You will find so many people looking for opportunities to stay short term. So this is a good business opportunity. It's rising. It's still an open market, still quite green to be honest, and still has a lot of opportunity for growth. It's a very simple business model. No stress, no hassle, as long as you get a way in which you can have a house. It doesn't have to be your house, by the way. I have so many people who are doing it right from here in Europe. A lot of people from the West are now doing it in Africa because they realize that people travel back to Africa and they require places to stay. So for example, right now we're going to December. Everyone is going back home. Diasporans are going back home with their hard-earned cash. They're going to spend it. Where do they spend it? They spend it on Airbnbs, right? So this is the time to take their money, enjoy their money, and tell them I'm offering you the best value for your money. Of course, not just enjoy their money. You want to give them the best, right? So it's a good time to get on the ground, get a good house, furnish it, make it look good. It's competition, okay? Make it look unique, and then list it on Airbnb. It's very straightforward. Airbnb will be taking 3% for you listing it there and 6 to 12% of service charge fees from the guests. So from you is just 3%, and then the rest is your money for keeps. Guys, it's a good business model. And remember, if you cannot list on Airbnb, you can have your own social network, your own contacts who can be using that house. I have so many friends who are in the US, in the UK, in different countries around the world. They have houses back at home, and so they list them to their friends. So when people are traveling, when diasporans are going back home, they basically lease their houses as Airbnbs and they get good money. So this is a good business model, very easy. And I have clients who have actually started this business and they're doing well. And then you can also invest your money in different investment options like unit trusts, fixed deposit accounts, which I've actually done a video on. You can also use the money market funds, which is just a type of unit trust. But there are so many ways you can invest your money and start earning money monthly. It depends on your mode of investment. It depends on what you do, what you say, and how you agree with that particular investment firm that you'll be receiving your interest rates. Of course, it will depend on how much you have invested for you to receive very good interest rates. And nowadays, most of these investment firms, if they are investing in debt securities, then they can give you your money every single day. However much your interest will be calculated annually, they will always drill it down to daily amounts. That means every single day, they put your money in your account, or some of them will even pay you monthly, depending on the type of unit trust you have invested in. Of course, if it's something like a fixed deposit account, it could be like 3 months, could be like 6 months, 1 year, depending on what you agree on with the bank. But the money will always be deposited in your account after every 3-month period or 6-month period or 1 year period, depending on your agreement with the bank. But these are ways in which you can actually earn income. So some people don't want the hassle of starting a business, the hassle of doing stuff to, earn money, selling stuff, trying to do marketing. They just want something that is very passive. Invest in things like unit trusts, whereby you can be paid back your money. Invest in things like bonds, where you can get your money twice a year. And if you invest in many different bonds and plan them properly and accordingly, you can get your money monthly. So many people are doing that. It depends on how you structure them. And of course, you can invest in fixed deposit accounts that will then pay you every 3 months or so. And if you also have different fixed deposit accounts, it means you can structure it in a way that you get your money every single month. So these are investments for people who want to have passive income, but they don't want to get involved in doing business themselves. So someone's doing business for you and they pay you. That could be your side hustle. You work, you generate cash flow, you invest it, it gives you more money every single month. You do whatever you want. Another good side hustle is moving people, a moving company. So with moving companies, all you need is where can you source for a truck? You don't have to own a truck. You just need to know where you can source a very good truck, and then you need to market yourself. You need to have packaging materials, and you need to have some people who can help you with that process. So probably if you have 2 or 3 people in your team, you come together, you say, okay, this is where we're going to be sourcing our trucks from. This is how much we're going to be paying the truck drivers and whoever is helping the truck driver. And this is how much I need to invest in probably packaging stuff. And then I get 2 more people, 1 more person to start helping me with the process. And then you can scale this one higher. People are always looking to move. People are always switching houses. Some people are moving stuff from one town to another. Some people are also just moving luggage. It's just logistics, basically. So when you get to the moving business, you won't just stick onto houses. There are people moving stuff every single day. So if you get an opportunity, you have your driver, you have the truck where you source it from, you know how much you're going to be paying and how much you're going to be making as a difference. You know how to charge your customers, you know the value you're providing to them, and you know the security, the safety, integrity that you're providing, and they will always rely on you. And then you can depend on the people you have served to give you more people as you do your marketing on very many free spaces that are available. So a moving company would be a good side hustle for you in Kenya right now. And then the next side hustle is storage rooms in major towns. This is something that I actually thought of when I was in campus, but I didn't get to do it. But this is one good business model that most people have not exploited yet. You should offer storage places in major towns. A lot of people arrive in major towns without a plan of where they want to go to, or they want to do other stuff, but they're not in a position to walk around with their luggage all the time. So you arrive in Eldoret, you arrive in Nairobi, you have lots of luggage, you still don't want to go home probably, okay? Or you still don't have a place to go. So you're looking for a place to store your stuff until you settle or find a proper place to go to, and then you can come and take your stuff. It's one of the best business models to have actually in big towns. Some people also get in town, they have lots of luggage, and they don't want to move around with luggage. And you know how busy and crazy Nairobi can get, or the big cities in Africa. So you don't want to be moving around with your huge luggage. So what you want to do, store it somewhere. Sometimes someone is planning to travel later in the evening. Someone has arrived in the morning, they're going to work fast. So they want to leave their stuff somewhere. There is always opportunity for people to store luggage. So if you have a very good storage place, and here is about integrity and honesty. If you have a good storage place with a good location, this will be something that will give you very consistent income and very liquid money. This is something you need to try in 2022. Think about it. Offer solutions, okay? Offer solutions to people's problems. And one of the problems is people moving around with their luggages. And then offering catering services. Now, this is also a good business model, side hustle. If you are a good cook, I know so many people can cook so well, but they just never have the confidence to start off and doing it in a proper way and selling it and marketing themselves. So they can do it so well. They know they can do it. They have done it for free. They have done it for friends, for family, but they do not want to push it to make it a business. If you know how to cook, you love cooking, make it a business model. Start offering that service to many people, and they will always come for it. There will always be people who need cooks or chefs or, event organizing. There will always be market for food. So yes, get in the business of cooking and you will make money. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes focus, but you will make money. And that ties in with baking business. Baking. A lot of people know how to bake cakes, and we're always looking for cakes for different events. People are always looking for cakes for weddings, graduations, christening, all those events that you can imagine. People are always looking for cakes. Some people know how to bake. They can bake amazingly well. Okay, and this is something you can do on the side. You can just basically market yourself and say, okay, I'm a baker, I can do 1, 2, 3. You know what? Look for me. And then you provide value, and then through those customers, you will meet more people and market yourself. Get out there, put yourself out there on social media. Don't be shy. If you're getting 1, 2 likes, it doesn't matter. You're putting yourself out there. At least you're doing something. So if you know you can bake well, if you know your cakes are nice, if you know people would love them, Get out there and start baking today. Then one of my favorite side hustles, which is farming. Farming is an amazing side hustle. The reason being, it is something that will never go out. It's something that you can never say technology will take it out. It will be replaced by robots and stuff like that. Farming is something you can always scale as much as you want. As long as you know the model you want to use, as long as you know what you want to farm, agribusiness in Africa is doing amazingly well. People are getting more and more involved in farming. I have people who can do things like mushroom farming. That's an amazing niche to have. Watermelons, apples, things that are just really, really good to have. And one day you could be one of the exporters in the world, Farming and agribusiness is an amazing area to get into. And agribusiness will never go out of fashion. When COVID ravaged the world last year, the only thing that could not be affected was farming. Everyone continued farming. Everyone continued making money. Everyone continued eating. We wanted food. And where do we go to? You go to farmers. If you are producing food, you definitely had some cash. You remember in Kenya when COVID hit and people lost their jobs, where did they run to? They ran to Shago to try and find all these potatoes and sell them by the roadside, find all these carrots and stuff that come from the farm. So why not just do it as a proper side hustle if you want to make money? Farming is something I always say, easy 100,000 per month, easy money, but you need to get dirty. You need to get on the ground. You need to know what to do, and you need to be patient with it. Some people they tried the wrong way, or they want to see results too fast. Just still attached to agribusiness is poultry farming. Poultry farming has the opportunity to give you as much money as you want. Here you can do whatever you want, whether it is kienyeji you want to have, whether it is the broilers you want to have, whether you want to be doing it for meat, whether you want to be doing it for eggs, whatever you want to do. Poultry farming is one of the best areas you can get into right now. And that's another business that you can scale as much as you want. Poultry farming is open. It is something that's not going to die anytime soon. And remember, we need chicken for many reasons. Eggs are needed for so many reasons. Be it eggs, be it chicken. Everything you see around at the restaurants you see around as the stuff you see in the shop, a lot of them are made from chicken products. Therefore, you don't have to look at it in just one angle. There are so many areas you could focus on or target with your poultry farming. But poultry farming is an amazing area to get into if you want to scale a good side hustle that you can one day resign from your job and get into fully. You heard the story of the deputy president doing poultry farming and earning millions and millions of money per day because of poultry farming. So it's something that you can basically scale up as much as you want. You can go as high as you want. Then we have cleaning services. Cleaning services is a very broad field. Cleaning services is a good business. And this is something that people have done in the diaspora. I've seen people making huge money with cleaning companies. Now you could clean for people their homes. There are people who just want their homes cleaned all the weekend. They don't want to do all the work, or during the week. Like for example, where I live right now, I have someone coming every 2 weeks to do the cleaning for the house. And every time they come for only 2 hours, and I'm paying them an equivalent of 7,000-8,000 Kenya shillings every 2 weeks. Now that's just one person in one area. If that person has many people, they have the freedom of their time. They can plan their work the way they want to plan it, because basically she can tell me, okay, I can't come on this time, but I can come at this time. She can now plan her own time. That freedom that somebody who's working in an office doesn't have. A cleaning business is a good business model. It's a really good business. You can clean people's offices. You can clean people's homes. You can clean people's cars. Some people prefer their cars being cleaned at home. You can clean the gardens. For example, I have a garden. I bring cleaners. You can clean windows. There are people who just focus on windows. I have a neighbor who is super rich, and the only business he's ever done in his life is cleaning windows. He has a company for window cleaning, and it is doing amazing. Now he's even passed on the company to the son, who is now running the company. They clean my windows every summer. So after the winter and all the snow and stuff, in summer when things are starting to open up, you call them to clean your windows. But offices and big places require them almost every month. They have lots of businesses. They have lots of contracts in different places, and they can do that business for years and years and years and pass it on. Here we have a family. Children are not working anymore. They've never looked for jobs because their dad basically started a cleaning service. Now, if you tell a graduate in Kenya to start a cleaning service, they think you're demeaning them. But this is one of the things that could give you money that a graduate can never get anywhere else. Cleaning services is a really good business. If you're listening to me right now, think about a cleaning service. Start making your contacts. The main thing is networking. Putting yourself out there and doing it well. Because with cleaning, if you don't do my house so well, I won't call you next time. But if you do it so well, I will definitely tell my friend and my neighbors that this person does my house and it's really good. So next time you have more people selling products online, we have an open space. We've been provided with a free platform. The social media platform is so amazing. You can't even imagine. Some people are discouraged by the number of followers you need. You don't need so many followers. You need to find ways in which you can sell things on social media. You can even do marketing. You can even use those who have the followers to do marketing. Do lots of social marketing. There's Facebook marketing. I've done Facebook marketing before and it is very impactful. You pay a very little amount of money and you get your product out there to the masses. You don't have to have followers. You just need to know how to do it. You just need to know how to leverage those who have followers. You need to leverage these platforms so people can see what product you offer. Selling products or services online, social media is a very good business model. I talk to my clients every single day. I tell them there are so many opportunities online that if you begin today, all you need is consistency and offering a good value to people. You must do something good to people. You must offer something that people will appreciate. But in terms of marketing, you don't have to wait for followers. You can find ways of marketing yourself. And you can also find people around your network who can help you market so well just within your circle. And that's how you begin. You make a name out of it. You make a brand. You make that product a brand or that service a brand. And with time, people will just be looking for you. Then this video is going to be too long, but there's so many I know. There's blogging. Blogging makes people lots of money. There are people making over 1 million Kenya shillings in Kenya blogging. Every single month they make money out of blogging. Some people don't want to begin because they think too many people are doing it. Blogging is something you can do. If you don't want blogging, you can still write for people as guests. So if you can produce content, you can do very good writing. You can produce content for different blogs. For example, I was looking for someone to do my blog for Ken's MoneyMatters. And I found someone and I pay for that service. I pay for someone to produce and they're just producing my own content. So someone is basically looking at my videos, looking at what I'm producing already, or I give them the content and all they do is just write it in a way that is presentable and you pay them. This is something they can do at any time, at night, in the morning. They don't have to do it during the day. They can be working as they do this. So blogging or writing content for people is a good way of earning income. And then there's YouTube, whereby you can just start posting your videos. And with time, need to provide value. You need to tell people that you know you're doing something good. Affiliate marketing, putting your skills outside on Upwork, on Fiverr, everywhere. There are so many opportunities online for a side hustle. If you think this is helpful, let me know because this is too long, but I'll do another video. If you feel that this is very helpful, I'll do another follow-up video to give you more side hustles that you can start today and start making 100,000 a month. Easy money, easy peasy, easy peasy. See you next time, guys. One's a company, two's a crop, three's a party coming.